Hello everyone. This video is about smaller R2 and new R3 platform. Rivian has a lot to be proud of. The upstart electric automaker beat Tesla and Ford to an electric truck with the award-winning Rivian R1T and secured a landmark deal with Amazon to build EV delivery vans. We are also pretty impressed with the Rivian R1S and considered it the best 3-year-old EV money could buy at the time of our review. Despite all of this success, it looks like Rivian is not ready to rest on its laurels. With an update on where the company is headed next. Rivian CEO R.J. Scaringe spoke with tech YouTuber Marks Brownlee. On his WVFRM podcast, Brownlee referenced Tesla's master plan of starting out with low-volume, high-priced vehicles subsidizing the production of more affordable, high-volume vehicles. Brownlee asked Scaringe if Rivian is employing a similar strategy. How does the rest of their plan look? In other words, what vehicles are next for Rivian? Rivian is having huge debates about the R2 right now. Scaringe started his response by identifying the R1S and R1T as flagship products, which doesn't surprise us in the slightest. Following those, we have a smaller set of products creatively we call R2, R3, but they move into different form factors, obviously different sizes, said Scaringe. The CEO briefly mentioned the smaller R2 vehicle platform in a letter to shareholders sent out in March 2022. Later in the podcast, Scaringe confirms that Rivian is deep into the program's process for the R2 and are in the midst of huge debates on where to apply spending for its development. Scaringe confirms that the R2 won't be a quad-motor vehicle and will have less content than the flagship R1 platform, but promises it will have all the personality established by the brand. What could the Rivian R3 look like? As far as we know, this podcast interview is the first time Scaringe has ever mentioned an R3 vehicle. We have reason to believe that the R2 could manifest in a smaller truck and crossover SUV, to take on the likes of the Ford Maverick, Mustang Mach-E SUV, and Tesla Model Y. What could the R3 look like? Will the R3 be Rivian's first sedan? Scaringe said that the R2 and R3 would maintain the essence of the Rivian brand, which thus far has spoken directly to weekend warriors, who see the great outdoors as their playground. There is certain Japanese brand that speaks to the same audience, but with more affordable vehicles. Could the R3 be a compact four-door EV SUV meant to take on the Subaru Impreza, or perhaps an all-electric Jeep Wrangler competitor? It is a compelling possibility. Producing an AWD for under $30,000 with decent battery range is a Herculean task, however. If Rivian can pull it off, it may just slingshot itself to the head of the EV race. No solid timeline was established for when we can expect to learn or see more about the R2 and R3, but seemingly soon.